Well, hi there. Hopefully you can hear me. It's very windy here today. Anyway, we're off on another one of our little trips today. So we're going to try and get to another train station and to Hunstanton part 2. Anyway, let's get away from this wind and get on the road, and I will see you in a few moments. Come along, travel with me. Come on. Right, so we've made it. I haven't got cap on because we're not going to be that long. I'm just going to show you the old Wolferton Station, the old Royal Station at Sandringham. So I'm just going to turn the camera around. It's kind of private now, so we're not meant to be here really, but we're going to have a quick look. I haven't been down here since I was a teenager, so I did show you a little glimpse, the show at the back there. Nice little church. We'll have to go and visit that at some point. Anyway, let's show you a glimpse of what was the Royal Station, not far from Sandringham, where the Royals used to come in. Please check some other channels because I do some excellent history on this. We're here for the walks, don't forget, nothing else. Anyway, before it gets too busy, I'll turn the camera around. Let's just have a quick look. Okay, so we're coming up to a level crossing. It's a real shame they closed the museum because this used to be really good. Oh. You can just dream about the rails now. Let's wait for this to go by. Let's just have a quick look. Fortunately, like I said, this is private residence now. And I can remember having to walk around here. Look at that. There's the old station. God, I'd love to have been able to brought that and lived there. It's really great. We'll get some more photographs done. Just turn around this way. You can still see a bit of the old rails there and a bit of the old signal box. Just cross over here. Beware of cattle. And obviously the rails would head straight down that way and obviously head down to King's Lynn. And then, like I said, we'll turn this around. We're only coming quickly because, like I said, this is all private. So, private residence. Anyway, that is Wolferton Station. Haha! Look at this sign. So, if the gate is open, you're welcome to come along the platform. Great. Great. Whoever owns it, thank you. Let's have a little quick look around for you. I have been so wanting to come back here. I don't think I've been here since I was about 14. But thank you to the owners for letting us have a look around, and the public. Just look at this. To apologise for the wind, it is literally blowing a gale down here today. We do a full 360 for you. So just try and zoom in a little bit. But yeah, the Royal Station at Wolferton. I'm pretty certain you used to be able to go into some of these, but like I said, I think they're all, it is private now, but it's great that they've let us have a look around. And the biggest regret I had, I took loads of photographs from here when I was a kid, and I bloody lost them all. The old fire buckets. And a little porter's trolley. Like I said, I had to show you this. There you go. But you can just imagine this in its day. And the steam trains from that way, coming from King's Lynn. And obviously this would have been, looks like 2 rails all the way through. And then obviously you can't see it now because it's all trees and bushes, but obviously we'll carry on that way to Hunstanton. Oh, it's sunny, should have put my bloody cap on. Anyway, big thank you to whoever owns a residence here now for letting the public still reminisce and have a look along this line. Again, not been here since I was 14. Still looks great, absolutely great. Anyway, had to show you this. Train buffs, you'll love it. Okay, alright, we're going to carry on up the road now, and we're going to make our journey and try and get the second part of Hunstanton done, hopefully. Anyway, I will catch you in a few seconds at Hunstanton. And hoping you can hear me. Good afternoon, we meet again. We're now at Old Hunstanton. Been meaning to have a little look around here, so we're gonna, I've just parked up. It's an absolute nightmare to park here, I have to admit. Thought it'd be a bit better than this. The old new Hunstanton isn't too bad, but here it's literally no parking at all. It's like single double yellow everywhere, and I've been going round and round and round trying to find a parking space, but we kind of got one on the back street. I'm only going to be here for a short period. It's only going to be a short video. Oh, bloody hell. Literally blowing a hurricane. Oh dear. Anyway, we're going to see what we can capture, have a look along the coast, and just want to show you a bit of old Hunstanton. So, let's turn the old camera around and let's see what we can see. So we're just walking back towards kind of like the main street, High Street in Old Hunstanton. Look at some of these properties here. But as you can see, it is all yellow lined all the way around, so you cannot park anywhere. Absolute nightmare. Anyway, let's carry on down a bit further. Whew. And we made it to the church. We couldn't visit Old Hunstanton without coming to the church. So we'll take a little wander down. Seems pretty quiet, and let's take a look around. And as we approach, there's a little village duck pond. Here come the boys, all girls. Hello. Anyway, we'll leave them in peace. Let's take a little wander up to the church. I just had to show you the old village duck pond though. Look at that. Oh, hey, tranquil and very country village is this. So, St Mary the Virgin, Old Hunstanton. Let's take a little wander in. No, okay. We'll try this side then. Oh, that's better. Lovely wood gate. Now look at this. This really looks lovely. and the sky is just right for us as well. So we'll do our usual kind of a 360. What we'll do, we'll head round, this sort of wave round. Look at these stained glass windows. Not sure what's happened to it. Very clean church. Kind of gravel car park. I'm getting obsessed with car parks. Kind of gravel path as we go round. And loads of the old graves. So one or two sort of starting to tilt as they do. But look at some of these. These must be pretty old. Well, I think, what's that, 1955? So I suppose not too old, but look at that. There's a thumbnail if ever I saw one. We'll get a few shots for you. Kind of uneven ground like we have on some of these churches, as you've seen on some of my other videos. So let's carry on round. So let's continue. Do love the look at these. I've just got to show you these. I've just done a pic. Look at that. Lovely blue sky as well. Had to show you them bits. So can't see really any security mesh at all. That sun right there on the tower. Look there. We'll carry on round. But there is, as you can see, there is lots of, actually there's more than I thought. Graves kind of fell down, bit of a shame. I suppose the soft soil doesn't kind of help really. But just looking at some of these, the old cross graves, and the writing's even faded, so we can't even see kind of how old they are. Let's have a look through this hedge. Then we come to this area here. Now I'm assuming this is one family, or this looks a kind of a private area. Don't know the history. Maybe someone in the comments may be able to let us know. Never seen this before. We've got a Royal Navy one there as well. But the Captain Royal Navy, the Strange. I'm sure someone will be able to tell us in the comments. And then we'll just come up. Just have another quick look at the church from this angle. Okay, so we'll continue. Like I said, quite a big graveyard, this one. Obviously we come up to the rear window. I'll just try and just give you a glimpse around here, because this really stretches out quite a way. As you can see, if I just hold that up, a number of graves. Obviously this is where the newer graves are now going in. So we'll just head back round and finish our little church tour. Look at this for a stained glass window. No, I'm not sure whether this is unlocked. I haven't looked yet, so we'll have a look in a mo. But I bet this looks absolutely awesome from inside. Look at that. See if I can just alter that a bit, because the sun's really on it. Look at that, that's a bit better. Anyway, let's carry on round. Really is a lovely church. This does kind of fit into my one I really like out of a lot of the churches we've seen. Our usual little door. I guess that's some kind of guard. Perhaps they have that open sometimes and that just stops the flies and birds getting in. Let's carry on round again. Look, we've got grave there, 1895. Let's just come round to the front. We're going to keep this rolling if we can. And obviously that's the path where we come in on. So you have got a slabbed path. And like I said, there is a little shingle kind of path that goes around. And then we come up to this archway here. Let's just zoom that in a bit for you. Look at that. Wow. Great. And that was the main entrance. Okay, so that is St Mary the Virgin Church, Old Hunstanton. Hope you enjoyed that. Really love that church. Door's locked, so we couldn't get in. Real shame, because I'd love to have seen that altar window. Maybe another time, or perhaps pop down another time. Anyway, I'll leave this bit for now, and then we're going to head into Old Town. Now, you kind of come up through that way from New Hunstanton, and you go round, and then you come up to this. Look at some of these old properties here. Look at that. So we've got the golf course and some Lestrange Arms, beachside hotel and lodgings. And we're going to have a little wander down here and have a look at the old cafe. Now, we've just got down to the beach cafe. I'll turn around in a moment, but just saw this. Just had to show you this. Bit of RNLI and a hovercraft. Not seen one of these for a while. Look at this. Wow. Let's have a look at an engine. And them blades. Oh, okay, there you go, little hovercraft. Right, so we got down to the beach near the cafe. So we got the standard warden signs just here and here, and a quick spin round because there is kids about, so we've got to be careful. The old cafe just there. Anyway, not too much down this part. Obviously you'll have more stuff up New Hunstanton, but we're at Old Hunstanton. So what we'll do, because there isn't too much down here, it's only a short video today. That's why we added in Wolferton. So what we'll do, we'll head down to the beach, have a quick skim round, show you what it's like down there, and then we'll finish off. So as we can see, very sandy, and so designed for dog walking. Let's just come out here a bit. Loads of the old paragliders today, and the old grass. Bit of the grass there. The stuff we talked about, like when we was at Brancaster. But yeah, lovely seaside. Right, I'm hoping you can hear me. Literally, it's blowing a gale. When you come down to the shops, it's very rough, broken tarmac. It's not smooth, so you need to be careful going down there. And buggies, prams, mobility scooters, you may have a bit of a job. Once you get to the beach part, it literally is just all sand, as you can see behind me. So I just saw one person literally dragging up a wheelchair. So it's not the best location for that. No boardwalk, can't see any boardwalk here. But if we come around this side, as you can see with my camera flapping about everywhere, but not too bad a beach. It's pretty good. But you just to be aware also, there are signs to tell you this is the RNLI launch area, so at times you may have to be careful. So very fine, nice sand. I'll turn it around in a moment. Let's just have a see if we can do a little bit more walk towards the beach. I cannot believe the weather again today. Do you know what? Whenever I want to go out, it's either raining or it's blowing a hurricane. But there, take a look at this behind me, look. All paragliders. Bless them. Right, must be good to have a holiday. Don't know, I ain't had one for 5 minutes. See, I can't hear myself, it's so windy. Anyway, let me turn this around. Hopefully you can hear me. And we'll have a look at the water's edge for you. Right, I've had to turn a bit side on because it's just blowing so much. I thought I'd get down this water for you. We like listening to the sea. As you can see, as you get near, there is shingle, but it is mixed in with the sand. Look at this. It's really quite rough today. You can't beat a bit of paragliding. Never done it myself, but I think I'll give it a miss. Look at that. I will be quiet for a moment and then you can listen to the old waves. So as we've had at other places, you can see the sand really smooth. What if you can see that on there? Look at that. As you can see, well, you can't build too much. And sand dunes as well, which obviously you can go up to, but obviously you need to be pretty careful. Whew. It's a bit of a deep tread on the old beach. That does go ankle deep easily. So we'll leave the shops and the holiday makers to themselves. We're just going to have a quick look around through the old town, see if I can find anything good for you, and then we'll kind of finish off. Like I said, old Hunstanton is only a smallish kind of area. And as you walk back into new Hunstanton, bloody knackered, getting too old for all this. As you walk up there, that's where you'll come up to the lighthouse that you saw on part 1. Anyway, let's take a little wander through and see if we can find you something. As you can see, there is parking here if you're in the shop, and there's obviously the art gallery, crafts and shops there. There is little bits about, as you can imagine, in a small village. And we've got the ancient mariner in here as well. But I say check online, I'd imagine they should be online anyway. And just as we get to the end, we used to zoom this in a bit more for you. Obviously you can see the lighthouse where we was on part 1, and obviously the golf course here as well. And I think that kind of wraps us up really. I'll just turn this around slowly, just zoom out a bit for you. And that's obviously the road where we head in. Well, there we go, old Hunstanton. Like I say, not too much, nice old area, very quiet and secluded. So, but if you want a bit of quietness, a bit of dog walking, and come down and check the old lifeboat out. It was a bit rare. I couldn't quite show you the main lifeboat. It's a bit full of tourists. So perhaps check that out another day anyway. So hope you enjoyed. A little glimpse. It's very tight round here, and like I said, very little parking, unfortunately. So it's either have a park at Hunstanton and have a walk down, have a good old walk, we like a walk, or like I said, I just parked up for how long I was here, just round one of the back streets. Don't tell them. Anyway, let me just cross over here. So I think we'll end today, and nice little midweek video for you. I was hoping we'd get one in anyway. Okay, hope you liked the old video, hope you like the content. If you do like us, consider subscribing. It's cost free and really supports my channel, and I need all the support I can get at the moment. Anyway, thank you very much for everyone who has subscribed. Can't thank you enough, and please give us a like and a little share any old socials. I will see you in the next one. Not sure where we're going to end up. I'm sure we'll be somewhere this weekend, but yes, hope you can join me. I will leave you for the nice rest of your day, and I will see you in the next one. So take care, and I'll see you very soon.